Hello everyone, welcome to Speaking of Diamonds. My name is Rich and I have a company that I've had this canvas for a while, or I should say this painting for a while, and I have not gotten around to working on it. And I recently opened it and thought, oh my gosh, this is something that's very cool, and I wanted to make sure that I share it with you guys to see if maybe it's something you would like to try to work on. This is from a company called awesomepatternstudio.com. So awesomepatternstudio.com. They are based in Ukraine. And I remember purchasing this right after the whole thing started with Ukraine. So that's how long I've had this. It's been at least, what, a year, if not a little bit more. So first of all, they specialize in smaller canvases like this. So this is great for vacations, travel, what have you. And they ship in these tubes, which are very solid, and they're in like a box or an envelope outside of it, but they come in these tubes. And like I've opened this already, but normally the sides are, both sides are closed up. But let's go ahead and take a look at what you get here. Now, this is double-sided adhesive. Is that anything to be concerned about? No. You know, it's a little old school, but I think they have to use it because what I want to point out to you, and you could probably see this in the camera, you see how this is shiny? This isn't canvas. This is actually photo paper. It's like a very thick photo paper. So I'm going to try and get this to lay a little bit straighter just by doing a loose roll here. I think that's about as far as I want to push that for right now. But I'm sure if I were to leave this out, especially put like a book on it or something, it would straighten out just great. You get some drills. They are in baggies. You get extra baggies, a boat, a pen, all your normal accoutrement to work on the painting. This image is the picture An Afternoon on the Island of Le Grand from Surat. So you could see what the picture looks like here. Okay, and let's see, if I pull this back a little bit, I think it's going to be oriented this way. Okay. What the cool thing about this company is they make these specifically to fit frames. You have on most, I'm going to say most of the images because I haven't looked at all of them, but the ones that I've looked at, you have the choice of a 12 by 12 or 12 by 16. This is a 12 by 16, which is, let's see, they have millimeters listed, not centimeters. So 12 is about 30 centimeters and 16 is about 40, so probably a 30 by 40. But this is specifically designed to use with a 12 by 16 inch frame. And they give you instruction that once you're done, what you do with the canvas to get it ready to go into a frame. And I just thought this was a really cool idea. Like obviously we have the minis now that go in like a 4x6 frame or something like that. But I know a lot of us like to do a little bit larger of a format. And this is certainly that. 30 by 40 is bigger than, you know, the 4x6 square. And you can put it in a frame and give it as a gift. Now I know like larger paintings you can still put into frames. You just have to, you know, do the conversion of centimeters to inches and then find a frame that exact size or have one made, and that's, you know, very expensive. Here you can have a nice gift together, you know, relatively inexpensively because you're just going to go to your frame store, pick up a 12 by 16, and this is going to go in it. I think it even shows you here where to cut it to get it to fit into the 12 by 16 frame. Now, these typically don't have any special diamonds. They're pretty much straightforward. They do have a lot of old masters such as this. And on this side, here's our color chart. There's also a color chart here along the bottom. So this is going to have 20 colors, and it's going to give you the symbols, the number, the weight, the name, and the DMC here. All of that's listed. It's also listed here along the edge here as well. Okay. At the top here, they just have some information about the title of the painting, their website, what have you. And they continue on around the edges with giving the website and stuff like that. This company is primarily a cross-stitch pattern company. So what you will also see is a number of cross-stitch patterns that have been made to suit this 12 by 12 or 12 by 16 format. I purchased another one, and I don't have it here with me, right next to me here, but it is actually a sampler. If you've ever seen those cross-stitch samplers where it's just sort of like, you know, they're putting a design and it may say, you know, Home Sweet Home or whatever. Mine is a sampler. It's just blue on a white background, and it's, you know, the designs, and then at the bottom there's like 2 penguins. So you'll see a number of those as well. From what I remember working with this company, shipping was as quick as it could be. Coming from Ukraine, I would expect that it would still be quick, maybe a little bit more delayed with what's going on, you know, with tariffs and stuff like that. You may want to reach out to them and just double check with the whole tariff situation and to make sure you're not going to receive any additional charges, or if, you know, their shipper is going to take care of that, what have you. But definitely go take a look. Again, this is Awesome Pattern Studio, and they are on Etsy, and they specialize in these smaller, but not mini, smaller format items, 12 by 12 or 12 by 16, that once you're done, it could go right into a frame. So I hope this may have introduced a new company to you. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to leave this one out and we'll start to work on it a little bit. And maybe in a future Whip and Chat, I can give you a little update on how it's going and how I like working on this, this like photo paper as opposed to actual canvas. But I don't know that it would be too big of a deal. I mean, what the heck? People diamond paint on glass. I've seen that. So if you could diamond paint on glass, you could certainly diamond paint on some photo paper. So go check them out. Awesome Pattern Studios on Etsy. And I will talk to you next time we are speaking of diamonds. Bye-bye.